Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. And this is the hourly time frame. I placed this supply trend line, and we can see that market actually broke this supply trend line Friday. But market when became very wild, there was a sell-off, there was a reaction from buyers, and now this morning we have a pullback. So now there's two scenarios here that are interesting for me at this point. So one, first, if the market can, because we have this broken supply trend line, and we start to build higher lows here in the last couple of days. So one will be if the market can break this recent high, very significant high at 1.2273, and then hold above, like have the shallow pullbacks, then we can see the higher prices and eventually the market even towards the 1.2560, 550 mark. And this is the area here which I'm thinking like the important pivot point. But that's only if market, from my perspective, the market can break 1.2270 and hold above that level, then there is a chance for that higher price. Now for the downside, if the market can return back and take 1.2100 and trade below, then there is a chance for the new low and eventually retest at 1.2035 mark, and even market to trade lower towards the 1.2 mark. So at this point, market is in between this rising trend line and this resistance there. So I would like to see which kind of scenario will start to unfold. If we speak about the gold market, so we can see that we have this some supply trend line. There was a gap this morning that happened, and that market is at this point building some very tight consolidation. So we will see, will the market try to return back into the gap? So if the market can hold today the gap, there is a chance for the higher prices and for potential retest of this area here at 1880 mark. But for that, I would like to see if the gap will hold for today, and if the gap can hold, then there is a chance for the higher prices, especially if we can clear this supply trend line, hold above, then there is a chance for this retest of 1880 mark. From the other side, if market can attack this gap and trade below, like a fulfill the whole gap, and there is a chance for the lower prices into the 1814 mark. And this everything started when the market reached our downside objective at 1810, and then had this a breakout to the upside on Friday. So we'll see how this will play out. Crude oil is also interesting because we had a gap up this morning. We cleared the supply trend line, and market is now sliding this supply trend line more like on the pullback. So if this market can hold today, and if we don't fill the gap, I will say even today or so, we might see the further higher prices on the crude oil. And the next important reference point that we have here, I will just take this shape and then show you that we have a serious and very important area where we have three major swing lows on the hourly time frame around this level at 88.30 and 89. So if we can, if this pullback, if this gap can hold, and there is a chance for test of this area around, as I said, around 88 mark and 88.80. From the other side, the downside scenario will be the market can attack the gap, hold below into the gap, and then potentially we can have a 81.67 on the test, or even the price around 78.60, 78.70 mark, if that's the case. So I would like to see how those gaps what will happen, and if they can hold for today or not. And then Bitcoin versus US dollar, nothing really changed. Again, I will go to that daily time frame. We're still sitting in the middle of the consolidation, and there is this resistance line that held like 28,500. And we had this rising trend line that is still active. So anything meaningful downside, I would like the market to take and break this. Let's say 26,000 or so, and then there is a chance for the retest of 24,880. But that's only the case if we break and hold below. If we break upside at 28,600 and hold above, there is a chance for the retest of 31,200 mark. So far, market is still in indecision, and I would like to see the further confirmation of either upside or downside scenario. That will be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good day, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.